Hey guys, it's Kate. In the spirit of our current theme, back to simple, here are 10 simple routines that save me over $500 a month. Number one. All right, number one has 3 parts, okay? I grocery shop during the week, only one time a week, and it's a to-go order. Now, I hear a lot of people say that they do their grocery shopping on the weekends because that's when they have time. That's one thing. They might have more time. And they like a fresh start to the week. And while I understand that, I almost never, never go grocery shopping on the weekends. The reason is I like to do a grocery pickup. And what I do is I like to do this while I'm out. So I will schedule a pickup on my way home from work. It's almost no effort to do this, so I will just do it during the week. So I'll most likely probably grocery shop on a Monday or Tuesday. That's not always has to be that way, depends on how the rotation of food goes in the house, but I'm not gonna make an extra trip on the weekends specifically for groceries. Now, I think about things a little bit way too much, right? But I was doing some Googling and I was also polling my friends, right? And it sounds like the average grocery visit, okay? Now this is if you go in. The average grocery visit is anywhere from 40 to 60 minutes, but it may take longer, right? I have a friend that said if she's doing a full shop, she's got to drive there. She's got to go in. It takes her a nice solid hour to go aisle by aisle and then checking out, packing those groceries up, driving home, unpacking, putting away. So this woman that I talked to, and this is kind of like the extreme, but sometimes it's a 2-hour event, right? And I know some people like that's extreme, but some people can do it really quick. But I'm just saying it's sometimes a production, especially if you have a lot on your list, right? So your grocery trip may take longer if 1, you don't have a list or a meal plan. 2, you shop at a larger or unfamiliar store. 3, you go during peak hours, which is usually evenings and weekends. 4, you shop with young kids or multiple people. And lastly, you might compare prices or read labels extensively. Some people really take the time. Now, it might take less time if you do these things. Number 1, you stick to a weekly list and you go to a store. You guys are probably like, who is this? Slate. Say hello to the K Squad. Hi. All right, more on him later. More on Slate later. Okay. You stick to a weekly list and you go to a store that is familiar. It's your regular store. You know where everything is, right? Number 2, you go during off-peak hours, and that might vary at your store. 3, you buy mostly the same items each trip, makes it quick. And 4, you shop solo and avoid impulse purchases. So me personally, I like to shop during the week. I like to do it only one time. I do not go in multiple times a week, saves me time, gas, blah, blah, blah. And lastly, I do it to go. I know exactly how much I'm buying and it's quick. I pull up, they load it, and I'm gone. Boom. My estimate is this saves me about $100 a month. Number 2, no spend Sundays. I was taught all my life that Sunday is a day of rest. So I decided to include my wallet in this practice. On Sundays, I like to minimize obligations, commitments, and spending. Think about if you just pop out for a Sunday, anything. You go out for coffee, you go out for breakfast, you go brunch. If you just kind of like impulsively go out or make an outing on a Sunday, that can add up really quick. I estimate in a month's time, if I did not go every single Sunday out the way that would be enjoyable, I estimate that saves me about $100 a month. Number 3, the daily budget check-in. Every weekday, I take 10 minutes and I review what is going out, what is coming in. It's just a quick little check-in 10 minutes in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee. This quick routine keeps me from overspending and catching surprises before it's too late. It's helped me avoid overdraft fees, unplanned debt, or scrambling, not knowing if I have enough money or not. I know exactly how much money I have. I know what I earn, I know what's going out, and there's no question of, do I have the money for this? I know because I do this 10-minute check-in every morning on the weekdays, easy breezy. Overall, I think this saves me about $50 a month total because it helps me stay very proactive in my budget. Number 4, this one's a little smaller, but every little bit counts. So I only run my dishwasher one time a week. And for people that are home all the time, or they work from home, their family's home, we're not home. I work 40 hours a week outside of the house. My son is at school or at his camps right now. Like, we're out during the day. So like, we're not running things, we just dinner time basically, right? So I run the dishwasher one time per week, almost every week. And that saves me about $10 a month. Again, not a big deal, but I know people that run the dishwasher every single day, sometimes twice a day. It adds up. Number 5, I only run my washer and dryer one time per week, and it's usually 2 loads and they are right after one another. So when that dryer is still hot, that next load goes in. But think about the water, the electricity, the laundry detergent. We don't throw our clothes in the laundry if we wore it for an hour running an errand. We don't just throw it in the laundry because we wore it for a second. We make sure that we have dirty clothes in the dirty laundry bin. And again, we just do that basically once a week. There are other people that have more people in their family, so this will vary. Obviously, it's just me and my son. We do it once a week, and we don't want to spend our whole week working on laundry. We just do it, get it done, move on. This saves me about $20 a month. While we're on the topic of laundry, I did a video called 10 frugal laundry hacks that you need to know. So if you haven't watched it yet, I'll leave a eye in the sky up over here. Watch it after this one so that you can learn some more frugal tips on how to save money on that laundry. We are halfway through. If you've made it to this point in the video, type in the comments routine, because these simple routines are gonna save you money. On to number 6, batch errands. You guys, if you're not doing batch errands yet, I feel like this saves so much time on gas, on time, on mental space, having to remember that you need to go here and there. Try to do it all at once. If it's your grocery day, it's also your bank day and your post office day. I always try to batch these things together if you're going out. If you're already going out or you're already out, batch it at the same time so you don't have to make separate trips, waste your time, waste your money. It's such a beautiful life hack. Another little benefit of this is every time that you're out, you're more likely to go do an impulse stop somewhere. Oh, while we're out, why don't we get Starbucks? Oh, while we're out, let's grab this, let's grab that. The less you're out and about, the more likely you are not going to do impulse stops, because why are you going to go out of your way for that? I estimate this saves me about $20 a month. Number 7, always sleep on non-essential purchases. If you're a person who loves to fill your cart, get that little dopamine hit and order a bunch of stuff that you don't need, that is not essential, even though you're trying to convince yourself it's essential, fill the cart with whatever you need, whatever you need to get that out of your system, and then sleep on it. Everything at night, especially nighttime, everything is more tempting and appealing. And I feel like for me, my brain power has lowered by the end. I've got nothing left, and I'm more likely to make an impulse purchase when I am weaker, right? So the brain, the imagination runs wild at night. Maybe you're just like, woo, done. You're donezo at the end of the day, and you're kind of just, making bad decisions. Give yourself the night, sleep on it, revisit the next day. Do you still feel that urgency? If it's non-essential, relook. I am just as apt to do this as the next person, but if you sleep on it, it's such a help. I estimate this saves me about $100 a month, and depending on how much you are a spender, it could be way more. Routine number 8, I shop my pantry for dinner, or my fridge, my freezer. Yeah, sometimes I just want to go grab something on the go. I rather, have it ordered, have it delivered. Of course, the convenience, the deliciousness, the thought of it, you just kind of think like, oh, I'm going to just do that. You can save so much money just making that pasta. You can save so much money just hitting up the freezer, cooking up those chicken nuggets tonight. The savings is astronomical over time, and especially if it's repetitive. If you're a person that's going out for food right now, don't say you can never do it. Of course you can do it sometime. But if you make it a routine to shop that pantry first, use up what you have, you are gonna save a ton, especially if this is not your routine right now. Everyone's got their things, but I estimate this saves me about $100 a month using what I got. Routine number 9, making my coffee at home. Here's a quote I wanna share, right? Admiral William H. McRaven, a retired US Navy SEAL, said, "If you want to change the world, start by making your bed." Now that is a classic. For me, if you want to commit to a frugal life, start by making your coffee at home. Making your coffee at home is so much more than just the savings of the actual coffee. And it's huge savings. I use those compostable Kcups, right? And I do the Amazon subscribe and save, and I get 6 packs of 12. That's 72 Kcups for roughly $40, okay? So for $40, that's a subscribe and save that comes. I will leave the link down to my favorite flavor for you that I get. I drink that like literally every morning. That comes out to 56 cents a cup, okay? So when I make my coffee in the morning, that's 56 cents a cup. If you go to a place that is to go, it's gonna be a minimum of $5 probably $5, right? So 5 times 5 is $25. 25 times 4 weeks is $100. That's assuming you went every day. Not everybody goes every day, but some people do. Versus 56 cents times 5 is $2.80. So $2.80 times 4, because that's $2.80 a week, times 4 is $11.20. That's an $89 difference. Not just that, the time it takes you. It takes you 10 minutes to get there. It takes you 10 minutes to go order, pay, get through the drive-through, and another 10 minutes to work. So you have to build in 30 minutes a day to get that coffee that you're overpaying for. And I'm not saying don't ever get coffee. I love once in a while getting a to-go coffee. That's not what I'm saying. But if that's your habit all the time and you think it doesn't add up, and I know there's other people like, oh, don't think that just saving on your coffee is gonna all of a sudden make you rich. It's not about that. It is about the time also invested. I don't know why I get all worked up about this. People with lots more money like to say to people, oh, it's not about the coffee. It's not about the coffee, but it is about using your time wisely and your resources wisely. So do you want to reverse engineer your morning to leave 30 minutes earlier, lose 30 more minutes of sleep for that cup of coffee? For some of you, the answer is yes, but it's an investment just to get a cup of coffee. And I know people don't think that, think, oh, they just go. It's your time. So say you did go every day. I like to break this down even further. Say it did take you 30 minutes to get your coffee in the morning, and you do it every day because it's your routine. And some people are in such a routine that they don't realize that it's costing them. Then that is telling me that you are spending 2.5 hours of your week just waiting for coffee. Do you see what I'm saying? 2.5 hours a week, 5 minutes. It takes me 1 minute to put that thing in and it come out. 1 minute times 5. That is 5 minutes a week I spend making coffee when someone else is spending 2.5 hours. What could you do with 2.5 hours a week? That's 10 hours a month. That could be a part-time job that you're making money instead of spending it on a cup of caffeine. Okay, this rant is over, but in the end, that could save you like $100 a month. Choose wisely. Routine number 10, packing my lunch and my breakfast every single day. I'm not gonna talk long about this one. It could save you $100, maybe $200 a month, depending on what you do, what your habits are. Going out to eat, as you know, is so expensive. And when you plan ahead and you think ahead, you can bring delicious meals right from home, not waste your money. It's a pricey endeavor. You already know this. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. What's one simple routine that saves you money that you need to share with the K Squad? Because we need to know. Okay, quick recap. Grocery shopping during the week, once a week, and I do to go. Number 2, no spend Sundays. Number 3, my daily budget check-in. Number 4, running the dishwasher once a week. Number 5, running the washer and dryer once a week. Number 6, batch errands. Number 7, always sleep on non-essential purchases. Number 8, I shop my pantry for dinner first. Number 9, I make my coffee at home. And number 10, I pack my breakfast and lunch each day. These routines are not fancy. They're definitely not perfect, but they work. They feel peaceful. They feel sustainable. And that's important. Because frugal life isn't about deprivation. I tell you guys this all the time. It's about intention. And these little habits help me spend less and with less stress. If this video helped you, hit that like button, send it to a friend, and also don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a video. Until the next time, stay calm, stay frugal, stay cozy, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe this one right here. This one would be great. Watch this one next. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is Mr. Slate. You know what? I gotta tell you this another time because it's gonna make this video too long. Remind me to tell you about Slate. I'll tell you all about him soon. All right, bye.